All right, so here is Missouri. They did it. They had so many doubters all year long. And we heard the refrain, right? We heard the refrain. Well, Georgia will set up better for the SEC nationally. Missouri just kept finding a way each and every week.
They kept finding a way, and what I loved that he said 3 or 4 times was their team is competitive. He loved how they would go out there and they would compete. And you look at this team by the statistics, this defense only is averaging over the last 6 games, only giving up 3 big plays a game. Yesterday versus Arkansas, they only gave up 2. The last 6 games, this defensive line has 20 sacks. They're dominating teams. They're intimidating teams. And because of that, they're able to hold teams to 10, 14 points and get wins.
How dangerous is Missouri as an SEC championship level team?
Very dangerous, because when you look at Missouri, the problem is when we talk about Missouri, it's not the flash, the bells and whistles. They don't have a guy that you can say that's going to be a top 10, top 15 pick. On the defensive side of the ball, they do, but offensively, it just wasn't as explosive as they were last year. But like we talked about in our meetings before we got on this show, they find a way. And I think these guys love playing games that are close in the fourth quarter. The mentality of Missouri is that if we're in the game, we're going to win it when it comes to the end. And I think that's what has propelled them to where they are right now. And now it's time for us to start taking notice and really paying attention to the great job Coach Pinkel is doing at Missouri.
What does this mean for the SEC to have Missouri in its championship game back-to-back years, Paul?
It doesn't really mean a lot in a positive way. And it speaks to Mike Sly for inviting Missouri. But, Joe, Missouri doesn't bring the cachet that Georgia would have brought. A Georgia-Alabama game is big time. Missouri just is still a little bit off Broadway. We talk about it every week, and they keep watching us being disrespected and winning.
They're crashing through the door of Broadway. Let me tell you, they keep arriving like this.
They tell you if you're knocking, then they don't let you in. Kick the door down.